Alright, so this is the routine I wrote. It involves 3 non-consecutive days of working out a week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever you like. I have it planned out for 4 weeks. Alright, the first week, you're going to do 60 seconds jog, 90 seconds of walking, and you repeat that for 20 minutes. Make sure you get like a 5-minute warm-up, and then after you do that, do 30 walking lunges. So you do that Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So you do that 3 non-consecutive days, the same workout for the first week. In the second week, you're going to move it up to 90 seconds of jogging and 2 minutes walking. So an increase in the jog time and in the walk time. You do that for 30 minutes. So you just swap back and forth, walk, jog, then 35 lunges. And on the third week, you're going to do 90 seconds of jogging, 90 seconds of walking, 3-minute jog, and a 3-minute walk, and you're going to do that for 2 sets. So you're going to go through those twice, and that's going to come out to about 20 minutes though. And then at the end you do 40 lunges. The fourth week, you're going to jog for 2 minutes, walk for 1 minute, and you repeat that 8 times. That should come out to about 24 minutes. So you have a lot longer jog time and a less rest time, and then 50 lunges at the end. So it starts pretty easy. It's kind of like a couch to 5K style progression, and towards the end, eventually you'll end up with 16 minutes of running. So that'll come out to maybe 1.5 miles if you're in really good shape at all of it, maybe 2 miles, but hopefully 1.5 miles within that time. And you only have a shorter walking time, so it'll keep your heart rate up for the entire 24 minutes plus. And then immediately after, you're going to jump over into your resistance part. So you finish your cardio, and then immediately you jump into your next routine. So the whole workout might only take maybe 35 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. So what you're going to jump into is you're going to jump into pull-ups and then push-ups. So for pull-ups, this is week by week, and each day you're going to increase. For the first week, you're going to do 3 sets of 5 repetitions of pull-ups. So it's real simple. 3 sets of 5 pull-ups. That's probably real easy. But then the second day, so let's say Monday you do 3 sets of 5. Wednesday you're going to do 4 sets of 5, and then Friday you're going to do 5 sets of 5. And then the next week you start over with 3 again, but you increase the number of repetitions. So 3 sets of 6 pull-ups, which is going to be a lot easier than 5 sets of 5. But then by the time you get to midweek, it's almost as hard as 5 by 5. And then at the end of the week, you're doing 5 sets of 6 pull-ups. And then that's the end of week 2. And then week 3, you do 3 by 7, and then 4 by 7, and then 5 by 7, and then 3 by 8 for the last week, and then 4 by 8, then 5 by 8. So by the end, you end up going from where you're just doing 3 sets of 5 to we're doing 5 by 8. So it's a slow progression. So towards the end of the week, it gets harder. And then the next week it starts off and it's slightly easier than the end of the last week, but ultimately it'll be harder at the end of the week. It's an easy progression. You shouldn't have any trouble doing this. You could probably do more than this, but the way I have it written is you do this because it'll guarantee you'll make progress, even if you're not eating at a surplus or a deficit. It won't really matter. You should be able to make progress on that very easily. But after you do the pull-ups, you're going to jump into the push-ups. And then the push-ups, it's a similar fashion. The only difference is that you do, for every pull-up you do, you're doing 2 push-ups. So you go 3 by 10, 4 by 10, 5 by 10, and then 3 by 12, 4 by 12, 5 by 12, and then you do 3 by 14, 4 by 14, 5 by 14. So that it comes out to about 70 push-ups. So, and you're going to have a minute rest between each set, whether it's push-ups or pull-ups. So your heart rate's going to stay up throughout the whole time. And then on the last week, the 4th week, you're going to do 3 sets of 16 push-ups, 4 sets of 16 push-ups, and 5 sets of 16 push-ups. So that ends up coming out to a greater number. That comes out to 80 push-ups right after pull-ups. So you're only going, oh, well, you're doing 40 pull-ups and 80 push-ups in the 4th week. So minute rest between each. So these are coming out to about 20 minutes a piece, plus the lunges, so they're probably about 25 minutes each. And then these come out to another 3 minutes of rest, 3 minutes of rest plus the time. So you should come out to around 40-minute workout, and your heart rate should stay up the whole time. I only want a minute rest. That's the key thing. So you might be able to be like, all right, 5 pull-ups is easy, but you only got a minute rest between them. So you should be able to make some progress. I want dead hang pull-ups with good form. So key things is 60 seconds rest between sets, and you do it immediately after the jog. So that's what I have it. So you're only working out 3 days a week. If you want to do yoga the other days, you can do those. I'll go over some stretches if you want some. My favorite stretches are the third world squat, a hamstring stretch, and also you should probably do some ab work and some calf stretching, and that'd be good to make sure you're nice and loose for your runs. Also remember 5 minutes of walking warm up before these, and you can stretch before, but I don't want any static stretching, so no like holds on your leg, no like hamstring holds like that. Keep it to some like squat movements and some lunging movements, side to side movements to loosen up your hips and knees. But no long 20-second holds, just dynamic stretching. But also there's a 5-minute walk before each workout. So you do 5 minutes, so the whole workout might actually take about 45 minutes to 50 minutes at most. If you go from one thing to the next. So your heart rate should stay up throughout the whole thing. So the pull-ups and push-ups might not be the hardest ever, but you're going to be pretty winded throughout it because their goal is to keep the heart rate up the whole time. So you end up with a large amount of cardiovascular work. And that's it.